ya nyantachwa emre bia am this ka be free Europe akoma busuafo wo Ghana no me use tap send no fee mobile money transfer eye easy eye convenient eye fast and sound so ye free won't ya hwe me discover ye mapim tap send Intienne also download the tap send app no ewo mobile phone so free na fesika komo abusuafo wo Ghana fa na nyina tap send papa no
everybody check now check it that beat is real don't wait make it kill ya get your green select glucometer and check it sugar level check it check it green select glucometer check it sugar level check it reselect glucometer. Everybody check now.
This advert has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
I won't enter the Tokoro. Tonight I gon' don't drink Kokoro. How can even fan pass Okoro? One slave na prefer the Goro.
And if I see your heart, I make you love cafe, and if I see your heart, I make you love
if I get you a Benzema, the way I go speed you Benzema. See you follow young gun in the way I go do you Nedoa. If I get you a Benzema, the way I go speed you Benzema. Call me the mad boy, the way I go speed you for one night. If I get you I swear child, you don't go begging for sunshine. Call me the mad boy, the way I go speed you for one night. If I get you I swear child, you don't go begging for sunshine. Call me the mad boy, the way I go speed you for one night. If I get you I swear child, you don't go begging for sunshine. You don't act like you don't know. I just wonder you don't know. I don't care, you be a show. No be say I won't remove your chocolate. Now because I won't enter the Tokoro. Tonight I gon' don't drink Kokoro. How can even fan pass Okoro? One slave na prefer the Goro.
oh, and if I see your heart, I make you love and if I see your heart, I make you love and if I see your heart.
Alright, so another day is right here with us for us to do Showbiz Daily with my charges. Big men are seated. We are about to talk the talk. We are about to do the game. That is the industry's game here in Ghana and beyond. My name is Sammy Flex. You are watching this on Sammy Flex TV. Remember, we do this every weekday at 8:30 p.m. according to Ghana time. According to your time, you can also watch it comfortably from your location. Welcome. All my big men are here. Abbas Muiz. Yeah, Abbas Muiz is at the extreme left. Someone actually called me and said, why didn't Abbas mention the name of the artist who really messed him up? The guy bought. My guy, he begs Basa. I said, why didn't you allow Abbas to mention his name? Take your time. Shout out to Anuku. You are in the US of A, always watching Showbiz Daily. Abbas, people think that we should have mentioned the name of the artist.
For business sake. That's the right way. Say me did the bia. Nti obufu crash.
Now but when we do that too, are we not rather pampering such nonsense to be happening more?
So this time around we'll be more careful and we'll be more straightforward and be more strategic in dealing with them.
Okay.
So last year Mama was 2 years, this year Mama 1 year.
Alright, so Abbas Muiz is here. Zola Nie is also here, and Zola is about to give us all the facts that we've been waiting for. Zola, what's the going like?
It's been good so far.
Streaming. And let's use your boy's example. Roy.
Yeah.
How is it going so far? Sometimes I hear Ghana people they stream. Sometimes I hear Ghana people they stream. Roy,
Okay, so with the streaming, Roy is streaming for the tailor-made EP, huge numbers.
Really?
Huge numbers. Right? On boom play, huge numbers in your playlist in the chat, top page, chat, iTunes, Ghana.
Tailor-made EP, book top page chat.
Yes, for a month.
And so you guys were on top of Sack with it?
Yes, iTunes. Yeah.
Is there some magic you guys do?
The only magic is like I keep on saying, or maybe posting on my social media. You just have to put in work. Your digital platform is same as the song is about the DJ someone promoting. So you have to promote there as well. Not say what the better one.
No akoda
because digital platform is a worldwide platform is that is not artist.
Because I know some people that's what they do. They to face they are to away. I don't
know how sometimes make us my first this comparison but here the entire other artists and other countries invade the system in air because of the digital side. The young women DJs same as the artists and also the young women DJs but see, I want to TikTok they blow you. TikTok, online, also no distribute. Who distribute you on the digital platform? And then they take that side also serious. So when you blow, boom play, audio mark, Spotify, iTunes, Tidal, and anyone. Obi or get an iPhone and also streaming. And you don't can it because they are promoting to home. But I say we are random listener of songs on this boom play. Ever say boom play. Maybe our phone okay. Now I could see. Air trend work and top 100 songs and top 10 songs. Now you are going to be a tailor-made EP Christ automatically better. So here, and you near a production you good content you good at all small. At all some to be here in view. But if you don't know one promoting it me and chat it me certain kind of playlist in your name. Now randomly you go to your name corner Nigeria for because Nigeria they promote bass and home be how. Ghanaians mistake I say obi the young stores 2 days 3 days obi releasing them. Nigerian the number to store no more than 3 months as we release it.
What does that do?
Yes, I don't know what say anticipation, a creative anticipation stores anymore. Because it was obi was subscribing to all these channels Spotify anymore. Obi has certain kind of notification so in 3 months time you will back in 2 months. It was what dream was say okay you will drop it daily. But the you know Emma distributor and not the unit 2 and now search in a bar. Stores in Puno, release. Certain tax I was say about Ember. So, Ember, I'm inside no. Cause I don't know change man. I was so huge man, I was so promoting. And you say promotion about for no come DJ na man is kind yes I don't know I know man clip am and our man I hear how many times of because say if 20 artists am one DJ and him some promoting for a month how many times of born but if a foul digital side na a foul not traditional media so that's I mean we nya airplay because street DJs no say one come no one promotion or no omo dey go na online okay say my boom play top 10 songs okay my main download automatically as only more top 10 that means only make the most streams on you head there sisi ya Ghana timi a DJ street DJ me boy yi me boy club bi me boy adore ni na man na my boom play okay this week me person me updating the playlist top 10 songs trend Ghana na me corner me okay ni mo na na download ya oba me party and say na me club e no na me bo because the moment that Afro top 10 not just will be an
I see. All right, and how about money? I'm not saying mention figures. No, I don't want you to mention figures, but the more you get the stream, it's cannibal.
Yes, cannibal. Every quarter, only distribution, every quarter, they also your statement.
Wow.
Yeah, also your statement.
But someone, I met one artist manager, now catcher, me said, now, music, no, he said, this is the best time to do music.
Yes.
Because now you don't have to go struggle and walk to Cantamanto to any distributor to give 100 CDs. So he said just promote the song online. Make sure like Zola is teaching us. Do the playlisting here and there and you just be there. So it is real.
Yeah, real. Every quarter, when I see if we distribute you properly, now you correct guy not distribute. Every quarter be almost statement. Every show be beer.
And free.
Yes,
Yes, you walk around.
If we are serious team or serious man event, then was okay. Minimum, maybe at Togo na numbers nearby. At least we no money.
Can go there, go do some promo. Yeah, I see. So more or less, it is still about the promotion. And dollars never.
See, that's I mean, music, you know, magic be about promotion.
And dollars never. Baby, no so young, no so much young. So
you know there, and you say,
because do you know why I'm asking this? These days, someone tells me that the song doesn't need to be a hit song before you can even make the money from online. The song might not be a hit song. I just new rule and I have this discussion and I say, Ghana is busy the success of an artist on his song. That's I mean outside the world no, and you'll be an his song. Okay. Shows the course last year or US near that way. There are certain artists born in song. 2002, I think the 2000.
But I mean, when you say funny enough, when you talk about distribution, artists are make his car from online streaming platforms. When you say Walasi is one of them.
Really?
Yes.
And for you know, he's not even getting any hit song like that.
Numbers.
Walasi, eh?
Yes.
Okay, Zola is okay. Now, if you are an artist manager and you are watching us, if you are the artist, if you are the promoter and you are watching us, what you have to do is to reach out to Zola on Instagram. He's Zolani, or better still, you call me on the number on the screen. Brother Sammy, I want to talk to Zolani. You link him up to you. He can help you with the distribution because, like I said, someone told me this is the best time to do music business because now you don't have to go to any distributor, Cantamanto, KJT, and chase anybody. It's just about you checking your back end. Every day you see the addition. In a quarter, like Zola said, they give you your sheet and you are just cool. But I know some people don't know how. Get knowledge. Zola can help you out. Let's move on to Roland. Let me welcome him as well. Then we start talking. Today we discussed events in Ghana on Sammy Flex TV. And we were asking, why can't we do some shows on the weekdays? Why? Because, for instance, this birthday is on a Monday. Because everybody wants to run from the Monday, all the shows are on weekends. Therefore, too many shows. Why are we struggling to do shows on the weekday, like some 6 to like 10:30 be yapon, yakoji any 4 hours be yakoda, yasoya on the park with human next day? Why is it so difficult for you to have it like that?
Baby, I won't cast as a way a bass every guys. You know, you know your attitude. Me busy now, you know your attitude. I'll base it on yin and attitude because one, on a weekday, already the understanding of events in this country is a different game. Unlike, let's say, for baby to say London and NASA America, because this show can happen on a Monday and will be able to copy paper no be. Why? One of the reasons why I make us say attitude is say you can see a start show 7 p.m. Yeah, 2 hour or 3 hour show 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. or 9 p.m. About 9 and now 10, yeah, pom. Before you realize, say me can say me start 7 p.m. on a Monday. The possibility say me start 7:30 or 8, 60 to 70%. And then the time no cool. And another possibility of majority of your patrons also coming at 8 or 9 is also 60%.
But Uncle Ebo White has been getting it right all the time. He will say 7. The show will start at 7.
So,
no, but it's still an event.
Yes. So anything I make us say, the type of attitude that you put here towards events and they show the kind of results are in here. You know, Uncle Ebo White over the years, say will be son, he will tell you, say, or no, that is how he's made it. It is not always that he records good or appreciable numbers do. But then he is able to know, say, okay, it is a period and a time. At a point they will come to understand, say, this is how I do my thing. And they will accept it. But and only a 1 out of 10. The other 9 now would like to do the things the normal Ghanaian way. Check all the events ever happened this weekend. Sheni na opa yenye savi ni enfo mu na time obia attract on the flyers so best at show. Yemfa ni na to onye hwe. Let's see. Ask any of the organizers the timer onya about 50% of the auditorium. Obeka said it's just about 1 hour or 1.5 hours after your start show.
After the start time.
Yes. It's very difficult for us to say okay, we are then going to base it on a weekday. Knowing also for the fact, say, a weekday is a very busy day in Ghana. And the fact that we don't run shift, your system need Jumano, and yet the running shift, I say, oh, if I go 2 hours or half banana, the banana may about 3 hours for sure, and I say, then I can go and rest and go and do another show. No. Okay. Opo and Jumana Oba. When you decide to go out for an event, then you would have to spend about 4 or 5 hours outside. Then the following day, now
I see.
It's the people putting some of these factors together would make them feel so, okay. Then weekday, why don't I relax and put it on the weekend so that weekend you say maybe I start from Friday to Friday, maybe a Saturday, a half day crown, and at least I can go on board from Friday out to Sunday. But then. Until ama organizers in okay, then some of the busy days, some of the cocoa season days on weekends, and also on some particular days which are holidays, ceremonial days, or festive seasons. So yes, a period where anytime you are organizing an event which is on a weekday or a busy day kind of any holiday and any other your friends ceremonial day, then obviously you have a target audience.
I see.
Only says uncle for it is either corporate or very small. And Tessa
well, it is still our problem because I know to those who have been watching us from the West, you guys don't have any particular day of hosting a show. They can do a show on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. In fact, any day. Any day.
I know hour plays. So a 2 hour player, there's a second round, there's a third round.
Yes.
If you miss the first round now,
you can still have the second one.
And it's a culture of
maybe I'm Ghana Music Awards UK. I've forgotten the Regency catcher say I have given
Royal Regency.
Or catcher say I've given the hall to you from 8 to 10. About 8 close.
Yeah, pong and then
about 10.
Whether why you
phone show no. Yeah, phone show no whether you like it or not. Yeah, phone show no. And when and you have I feel no more but nothing I'm making ticket and I'm a sound call no.
Anyways, guys, thank you so much. So you've heard the voices of the favorite guys here. Abbas Moise from the extreme left. He's an artist manager. He doubles as an event person. And Zola here is a music marketing person. Like I said, if you want to do your distribution, publishing, Zola can assist you. He gives you your back end, then you'll be monitoring your money. Don't come and chase him for any money. He will just sort it out for you. Then you sort out yourself. Roland here is also an event person, and he is here as one of our pundits here on Showbiz Daily on Sammy Flex TV. Today happens to be the day Ebony left us in this world. let's do some reflections. So let's check out some of the things, the memories we have of Ebony, and we'll come back to do a special discussion on Ebony. What have we missed about her? Do we think that if she had been alive, she could have still continued with the bangers she was giving us? And again, has somebody been able to replace her? These are some of the questions I want us to ask over Ebony, and the fact that today happens to be 4 years when she departed from this earth. Watch this. When we come back, we will do the discussion. But you are part of the show, so also remember to leave your comments there, share with your friends and your families. Tell them that the real Showbiz lives here on Sammy Flex TV. We'll be right back.
It's not coming from any 60s bad man.
No. It's because of the place in Israel and the West, you know, what can you? The 60s bad man. And the west of the hills. Tomorrow, Ebony bad girl, man. I mean, hey.
It's not coming from any 60s bad man.
No. It's because of the place in Israel and the West, you know, what can you?
It's not coming from any 60s bad man.
No. It's because of the place in Israel and the West, you know, what can you? The 60s bad man. And the west of the hills. Tomorrow, Ebony bad girl, man. I mean, hey.
It's not coming from.
All right, so Frankie Curry was also in your shot. And in the video we just watched, I think about 4 people who were in the video, they are all dead. Yeah. Nana Texan was in the video. Frankie Curry was in the video. Willie Roy was in the video. And Nana, okay, 4 of them. So 4 of them, they are all gone. But we are still eating banku. We need to be thankful to the Most High God. Well, let me move on to Abbas. And I ask some questions. Has someone replaced Ebony yet?
No, not at all.
Would she have been able to give us more hits?
Yes, Brasani.
Okay, Flo.
Ebony.
Okay, so sorry. These are some photos when the parents or the family visited her tomb or her grave today as part of commemoration of the death of Nana Hima, aka Ebony. And see it, the place still looks good. Her grave or tomb is still looking very great. And now people went there with smiles. Unfortunately, when they went there the first day, it was full of crying and tears all over. But today, most of them there, they are smiling. Everybody's happy. 4 years down the lane. Yes, Abbas.
It looks like just like yesterday.
I tell you.
So we all need to just do our part.
When our time is out. When our time, we fly to heaven.
We go. And hope that as we are living, we live.
Alijana, you go to Alijana. Alijana, yeah.
We live the best of our life. And think of the year after. Because people nowadays are becoming ruthless, are becoming vindictive, and very evil-minded. And they really forget that they will die.
I know.
A lot of people just do anything anyhow to anybody, and they feel like they are cool.
That's okay.
Somebody said now life, I think it's Stoneboy or somebody like that.
Yeah, Stoneboy.
Now life is just all up. Like we are living for money.
Yeah.
Like we just came here for money, but not.
And sometimes that reality is sad, huh?
Very, very
sometimes
sad.
be there and say, so what? No presa, no akoda. Abbas, let's talk.
Yeah, so I'm saying Ebony is big. When I realized that there's no replacement for Ebony is when I wanted to do an event and I'm looking for a female artist.
But there are more of them around. What are you saying?
The categories, you know, you want somebody that is very.
Miss V is here. Adina is here.
Like
Queen Eshen is here.
She's not hot like
Sister Fia is there. Wendy Shea.
She's not hot like
Fia.
She's not hot like her.
Oh,
Ebony have a way she
hold your event for you. Forget about it. All the Christopher, any criticizing in
critics, yeah.
They come, they show up for her. And there's no number you attach to her, you get it. Either a club event, a street event, whatever, you get the number.
You did do some events with her?
No, when she was there, no, I didn't do any event with her.
You were not active then?
Yes, but indirectly, I did some event with her.
Okay.
But in recent time, when I compare the lists, You know, now it's hard to get a female artist just onto a show. Before you even book, you need to think about costume, makeup, blah blah blah, blah blah blah, and blah blah blah. Ebony is one of the people easily. Enye bebre, enye tri bebre, enye lipstick bebre. Songo otu nyumu so e fa bia.
Where's your chrome mobi?
We your manager anya top ni down man na. Oni na betina kan.
But at the point I remember she even said she didn't have a brazier in one of her interviews. Yeah.
Wow. Oni manager na matina kan wa papa mo ko show no maji mo free amako and she perform with certain level of energy. Imagine she's still alive. And December we'll be back to back. Obey A1 on my list because I want to do shows and put female artists. Yeah. But before I put you up, I consider certain things. Before female artists be Charlie, list no mama no. I was fair with the manager. The manager told me say, person beji miska because of the relationship. But these are the basic costs. And being fair and knowing females, costume need to come. She can't repeat costume. Makeup need to come.
But I think say it is also because of say Ebony and Chewa system. And the fact that the artist he's talking about, Omachewa system, you know, if Ebony passed on just after a year, and if you consider even in the second and third year,
just after a year of what? No, it was not. No, it wasn't a year.
She did about 3 years.
Yeah, it was about 3 years.
So
because when she even did another lie, this one's an obinya, the latest hit, man, mission.
You're picking the growth at a point. Say, the demand will start coming, and obviously somebody somewhere would have met the demands Abbas is talking about. Say, yeah, it will get to a time you book here, and it will not be just my fat idea, my fat up, my fat down, but then it is going to be the whole costume and the package as well because you see how the brand new grow.
See, Abbas, go ahead and wrap up.
The brand new grow, but if you watch relating to the kind of brand that Onua puts in and the kind of street vibe now Okano, she's street. Her crown her one style and certain specific way, and yet every day blowing, every show changing, and all those stuff, and yet makeup. I mean, baby, makeup costume is a manageable costume, and yet be a beha. I don't think it's easy to manage a male artist and say your fat jeans need topper. Jeans no crown, maybe a black jeans and now share top no crown your best. You call the next one. A thing you know, I am cool. You crown on sa cost in I save. In this a manager no crown you be bargaining on or be Husen or new bed a bargaining. Apart from that also, Oshe releases uncle for you know, and any old releases crown now compare. Now imagine say if she's still there now, the kind of releases she will do. You get it? Now share your terrain with one. Sanko for no. Ebi mu kra wo ha those times or compare them in what I say. And me I believe say I think that's the best artist Bullet had and can never get.
But I think when the Shea has done a lot.
No. She has not even get to half of her money.
What are you talking about?
I'm telling you the truth.
I
said, you try, sir.
Well, she has been to half of Ebony.
No.
But now, when the Shay's hits are more than Ebony's hits.
Ebony's one hit.
Yes, so you cannot say half.
Let me see.
And then what many hits say the late Ebony?
In fact, Bosho wow. Me the late Ebony be Bosho. Me Ebony late crap. Now some boy Ebony show. Boy when the show Bonu wa. Na me Ebony dia wa. Magic G10 Fanny Bra.
Ono ni hono. That's an insult. Masa. That's an insult to the Shay's brand. Please stop that. Some mind be just catch it. I tell you what.
This is person challenge now. But we show na me pom G10. Me na you remember bullets. Me see ka me jino.
That is some work out in the
Well, I don't want to agree though. I don't want to agree, but that is what he thinks. And his name is Abbas Moise. He's also an event person. I'll say Yakobosho. Now, if we have a platform where we are going to play only Ebony songs for maybe someone to perform the songs, not her, someone to perform the song. And here, when the Shay is going to be on the stage to shake her soft ass, and you are saying what? Master, what are you talking?
Missy Yankobo. Me, like I said. Yankobo, you ever can't fair player.
Zola, let me listen to you. Yes, so same questions. Do you think someone has replaced her?
With the replacement, no. Yes, the girls now are trying, but the replacement with the kind of marker Ebony Giant. No, she was the only female artist and now yet among the top big female male artists.
Yeah, no count. Yes. Oh, she won, and yes,
she even won.
Yeah, posthumously. In fact, in those terms, that's how we call it. Posthumously, if you win an award when you are dead. Yeah.
Yes. So I think replacement no.
Then I'm okay.
Ebony replacement because one even. Unique, she was even unique.
Today, when the sharing now, are you guys saying you are not seeing it or what?
When the share is also in her lane or in her era. See, if you are to compare the female musicians, when the share first 3 in count,
she is number 1, and yes, the first 3 in count.
No,
she is numero uno.
Yes, she can.
Oh no, when the share is on top of Sister Fia. If you are to list,
yes,
when the share will be on top of Sister Fia.
Oh
no, let's be honest.
Be on top of Ebony.
No, I'm talking about
Ebony is not alive, so at the moment.
I know. When on top of Enu.
Oh, yes. Big gap.
Oh, should be on top of
Miss B.
I have to agree.
Adina.
You're number 1.
Big gap. What are you talking about?
Yes.
What are you talking about?
No. When you say it, I think I have to agree.
What are you talking?
In terms of hit song, or Chimuna.
Yes.
Relevance. Oh, come on.
Oh, what are you talking?
I said, man, I'll come. Oh, I didn't bet my ball show. You won't go on show 30 minutes.
30 minutes, they're not so. Bet me about. Upa BM man and bet you know.
So, it's not everyone replace me. Rather, it's.
If she were to be alive, do you think Kabeni could be relevant?
Yes.
Looking at the changing faces of our industry.
The reason I say she would still be relevant was the of certain conversation I was privy to. Now I feel some convenient international deals being crumbled. Now I think that she had a link with Stoneboy for some international gig. I remember with some signings, we need some story in B. So she would have been matured by now. Like she would have been matured by now. Musically and then even everywhere. Remember show back to back. The kind of content or remember out wouldn't be like now, but because the more you grow, the more you change certain things. Then Stoneboy is not now Stoneboy. Like I said, then Shatawali Bandana is not now we. Sakore is not into Obeni and then Kobe dominate and check. Kobe really and check. Yeah, Kobe really and check.
Because before her demise, Crampodona or ne bullet can say all was not well like that. Because I remember there was a huge confusion they were dealing with.
Yes.
Bailout.
That would have been Adianka M1. That would have been the biggest problem. But aside from bullets, managing because she had a lot of things at ease because of bullets.
Yeah.
You understand? You know, I know not get along the line, but if Connie Bullet you Juma or now,
well, that one I want to believe because just as Bullet has been able to hold Wendy Shea down till now and she's still doing it, I'm sure Sanka everybody will. And Ebony too was very versatile.
Yeah. Yes.
She was versatile, but the other best on your dance on your highlight. I think I agree.
Stoneboy people they ready, you know.
Yeah. And you're not there turn on the light, you know.
Yes.
Yeah. Wow, thank you. Let me go on to Roland Amate after Abbas and Zolani. Celebrating the life of Ebony and what she was able to achieve within her 4-year or so career.
4 years on, I think just like Abbas kind, it feels like yesterday and a very interesting and sad because of us losing such a gem in the industry. Because this is one person that probably we all would have wished Senka or live longer, even to be able to affect more generations. Because yes, if we are talking about the people who even found themselves in people's textbooks and are being studied in the universities and all that, I tell you, if she were to be alive, probably her staff would have been studied even the universities, because yes, in a very short period she was able to achieve so much, affect so many people. And yet obia, we have so many artists in the industry, but it is just a handful who have been able to do some of these things. And Ebony, even though she lived shortly, she was still one of them. Even after her demise crown, I remember say the December before she passed out the following year, she passed on the following year. That December, but she was a Lusu voice. Yes, and speaking as problem no kana on manager during that time. Me, I didn't see it to be, yes, it was a huge problem, but I didn't see it to be something that would have even taken her out of Bullet's hands. Because yes, just like any other relationship, there are problems. Problems come. But it takes people with matured mind and experience to be able to resolve the problems, no matter how difficult or
and
hard.
Then move on.
Yes, and they move on. Then to me in cancer when the Shady Bullets encounter problems that, but they've had good relationship for years. I might encounter problem anytime, and I wouldn't see, we can't sit here and say when the Shady has not thought of leaving Bullets before. It is possible, so it may free just like Ebony did. So obviously, Senka, that time no na omunya sa problem now. I'm sure say even after that, if Ebony were to be alive, me I would have still felt things say yes, she would have still been under rough town, because she had so many things. And whether or not we found her replacement, I don't think we would, and therefore we should stop looking for Ebony's replacement, because she, in fact, she was very different from everybody.
I see.
Both male and female.
And she was easily relatable too. She was easily relatable, yes. Like very friendly.
In manning in our as an industry in our so we should even stop finding her replacement in other, especially other female artists. Said no, we should stop, because Lena know this one. It was totally different from what our other girls are doing, especially so far we can't get her replacement. We are only going to keep memories of her and miss her. That's what we can do. Well,
may her beautiful soul rest in peace, the late Ebony Nanahima. I loved her. I interviewed her on so many occasions, from Xylophone FM to Plus FM. I think I even interviewed her on Atinka TV during those days as well. So I had some good times with her. Unfortunately, she is not with us anymore. May her soul rest in peace. Now, this is still Showbiz Daily here on Sammy Flex TV, and we are here with other guys: Digital Rasta, Currency, Richie Flex, Lapiji, Tina Baby, Gideon Nilam Tessin. They are the producers of the show, the guys behind the scenes, aka the boys at the back, doing it back to back for you. And I also have my on-air screens people, Roland Amate in your shots, Zola Nie, and Abbas Muiz. Let me ask you guys whether you think this story is true or false, or maybe it's a hype. Ghana Web has reported that Nigerian actor Hans Anuku spotted acting strange at dawn in Ghana. This is a report from Ghana Web, and we all know Hans Anuku, right? Maybe Richie can help them with some photos that will give memories of Hans Anuku better. The story says Nigerian actor Hans Anuku has gone viral on various social media platforms after he was spotted seated under a street light drinking alone at dawn. The video clip was shared on Instagram by Nigerian blog Gossip Mail TV. A yet to be identified person believed to have shot the video could be heard calling on people to come to the aid of the actor. The guy is gone, oh, make you wanna come help him, oh. Nigeria celebrities, actors and actresses, this guy is gone, the unidentified man said. Hans Anuku in 2014 left Nigeria for Ghana and has in various interviews mentioned that he finds Ghana to be peaceful. According to a report on infoj.com, the actor said, "What made me leave Nigeria was that sometimes one gets bored. I have lived in England, in the USA, in Italy. A lot has happened to me since the 90s. Ghana more organized. I don't have time to condemn anyone, but the electricity in that country is stable and I like it. It was also easy to work there and progress." That's the truth. Now let's watch the video. This is the original man. Very, very crazy on the screens. Yeah, he was one of the fine actors. His voice alone, you would love him. Now let's watch the video, and I'm asking that, could this be true? Like, could it be true, or maybe someone wants to tease us into another thing else? Watch it. We'll be right back.
Chai. Chai. This is Hank Anuku. Yeah, this guy is gone. I call help Nigerian celebrities, actors, actresses. This guy is gone. See Hank of Desperados. Broad daylight. Formidable Ford. Chai, Vicente to be senator, a whole senator. Hank Anuku is gone. This is after 3 a.m. Chai.
All right, so Gossip Mail TV on Instagram brought us this video. Credits to them. And I'm coming back to Roland to ask that. Is it true this is the current state of popular actor, Nigerian actor Hans Anuku? Or maybe, like sometimes the internet does to us, they mislead us into thinking some things are realities, but not. Ro, start this for me.
This is a stunt. This is a clear stunt.
Okay, so why do you think it is a stunt?
Okay, so first of all, the guy is an actor. That is established. Secondly, he's been in Ghana for a very long time. He shot some couple of movies in Ghana. And for somebody who has moved from his country to Ghana, praising the country, say it is very organized and easy to work with. Of course, the kind of results and now the kind of publicity here, it will be attached to the work he is doing here. Obviously, we didn't get that kind of result for him. Because somebody like Hans Anuku Awabaga no shoot movie, obviously it's supposed to be everywhere. Recently, Jim Ika created stunt. Look at how he traveled from Nigeria to Ghana to even force him to come and do publicity here. It is very big. So obviously, one of the ways for somebody like Hans to also get into the news is one of these things. Because
but did you look at him well?
Oh yes.
The bubbly, the energetic Hans Anuku, is that what you saw, or is that what you are seeing in the video on the screen?
So let's also take note that Hans Anuku is a very grown man. He's aged.
Yeah, he's no more young at the moment.
He's no more young. He's not the Hans Anuku we knew even 5 years or 10 years back. This guy has been acting for more than 2 decades now. And he's a very grown man, like Winnie Onyakola. So obviously, with the kind of, if you are saying son or no and I say Nyama no offer, it will definitely take a toll on him. But that doesn't mean say Hans Anuku has lost his, like we are seeing in the video. No. And if indeed it was not staged, I would have preferred a Ghanaian to have shot the video and not a Nigerian.
Why would you have preferred a Ghanaian?
Because
it's about who chanced on him.
Yeah. Yes. So you see, per commentary now, means that he has heard news as news of this sort in his country. Say of free Nigeria by Ghana, he's probably on drugs or doing something different from what he came to Ghana to do. And obviously, in order to penetrate, let me give them what they are saying and see how they will react to it. That's it. It is part of the publicity stunt in the game. They will do it and they will get away with it.
So you think it is a publicity stunt?
I wouldn't be surprised.
And that this is not his current state.
I wouldn't be surprised if the next moment we see a project from it is just one of those things.
Well, thank you, Roland Amate. I'm sure our Nigerian brothers who are watching us will be happy that Roland thinks there is a publicity stunt. Well, me, I'm not too sure it's a publicity stunt. Zola, come through. What do you also see? Publicity or real?
This is real.
Defend your point.
Okay, so
defend it.
With certain information that I'm privy to, the kind of people he moves around with are people who mess around with this drugs and alcohol.
I also knew he was moving with some people who were in that kind of tag.
And then when you are drunk or maybe you are deep in this alcohol, like drugs and something like that, sometimes you are not even aware of what you are even doing at a particular time. He might not be aware he was even sitting there. Yes, maybe he had gone on his normal night kind of the night parties, and then he felt like, Charlie, I'm tired, let me sit, let me find somewhere and sit. And then this guy chanced on him. That doesn't mean it's a publicity stunt. Fine, it's a Nigerian. Maybe the community he lives in has been populated by Nigerians. What will you also say about that? So with this, I don't see it as a publicity stunt. It's real. Yeah.
And you think something is wrong?
Something is wrong. Something is wrong.
Should we blame our system?
We shouldn't blame our system. Yes, this can happen anywhere. We've seen so many celebs back in Nigeria who are also in this current state. So we shouldn't blame our system at all. At all.
I see. Zolani thinks this can never be a publicity stunt. Reality check. Abbas, come through.
I was with them in a shit.
Alarms.
When I see things like this, two of your stories today keep on letting me reflect about life. It's not about how you start, but about how you end. I think since yesterday or since last week, and today I read a lot about Kiki Jan.
Oh,
Kiki Jan, yes.
Yeah, I think someone also shared some photos of him today. Yeah.
And the stories I had in there wasn't favorable for me. Somebody who have chalked over $1 million before cruise around the world, and he died young, but he also lived very young. You get it? And you see, this is how unstable our life is in Africa. We need to take stones of our own mental lifestyle before people will feel or give us relevancy. Whether it's a stunt or it's real, there's a problem. To me. Because fame itself is a drug.
Yeah.
And if you don't know how to get it, or you go all out to go and get it, it will have an effect on you. And it's having a toll on some people, but they've not noticed. But before they will cross a certain number of years and they lose it, imagine you are the guy that walk every street and everybody knows you, and you are in a particular street, nobody knows you. Imagine the area he is full of Ghanaians, full of certain type of Ghanaians. Imagine he's in Choko or Kolegon, or even in certain part of East Legon. Will despite be bothered that the ants leads by him, and that squad, that East Legon executive one, and for one. Auntie Akole, who is looking for a KK, who you wanna like? Unless one Nigeria guy that pass, hey, answer pan and Abraham CDC, then let me shoot it. You get it? Then second, if you say it's a stunt, do you need to make yourself retarded, mental, before your people will give you that audience? Can't you just bring a new project, even if it's a shot of that movie, then you bring out, then you take it to the Nigerian media to talk about it?
He's done it.
Do you get it? So it means nowadays, when I look at things, I question a lot of it. Because I think post-COVID, we are all crazy. And it's only God that...
We are all psychologically wrong.
And in Africa, nobody, like America, in Europe, people actually go for counseling.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. I can't go to the next person and tell the person my worry. After December, I feel that I'm not feeling well. But I can't even call my wife and say, oh, this is my problem. Hey, I'm not
I understand what I'm about to say, though. I understand it. No, recently, I don't know if you guys saw a post from Pacorich.
Yes.
Yeah.
Charlie!
It was just about 2 days.
Yes. And when he wrote it,
Yes. This is a content creator.
yes. So like when dejected in life, the thing is down.
A comic content creator.
Sure. So what about say after COVID, so many people are mad on the street.
And people are using their mental problem to affect other people, and that is what will let all of us wind up at a certain level. Because you could see that somebody have a problem, but thinking of way through positively. He thought of scamming people. He thought of doing all sorts of things to survive. And if you fall a trap of it, you'll be shocked. It's just like a girl that has been broken-hearted by one boy.
Yeah.
She will give all the guys remaining ace. Before she knows that she has spoiled all your life, it's too late. You get it? It's just like a guy that his mother abuses his father or had a broken home. A lot of people will say broken home doesn't have a toll on you, but it have a toll more on the child. The child will have certain lifestyle. So I always say to people, when we get to this level, and the stunts and everything is becoming problem, then psychologically we need to be examining ourselves. And it's becoming more reflective of us when our celebrities, our politicians, look, what is wrong with the politician to fight on a national television, to fight on an important issue, instead of sitting down to resolve it? Most of us are not paying attention, but I can tell you, if you pay attention to a lot of these artists that you manage, you see that a lot of them have problems, but they can't go to anybody. Nobody can go to anybody to talk to.
Yeah.
Who can we say, okay, Sammy, you have a problem? You really want to sincerely talk to me?
I don't have anybody.
Pastor.
I don't have anybody.
Your pastor, your man, and cry.
I always say that when someone is in trouble, they run to me sometimes. Me, when I'm in trouble, I don't know who to even go to. Who cancel the pastor?
I sorry about no problem or cause of war. So we have problem.
Who cancels the pastor? So Sammy, if we are not careful, you see the way he started. They say it's a joke, it's a joke, it's a joke. And some of them on the toilet and then you become a 1 year later. So is this how we want to live? Imagine he is the celebrity, he's the front runner guy, and I'm telling you, in this creative industry, no matter the line where you belong to, you have your problem.
Yeah,
you have your problem. You see the way the artist is facing problem. Have you ever thought of the producers that were producing the movies that the producer had made about 3 or 4 5 movies losses in a row? Are you thinking about where he is today? When I ask people, have you been asking yourself, where is the Opera Square squad? Those who were doing the back-to-back movie in the Opera Square, have you asked yourself, where are they? You can see where my gene is. And here you come our pastor. And Yvonne and here you come our far way. Where you come here advert. But
Gupado Dems.
Gupado, Double D, Venus Film.
You are asking questions, so you are asking serious questions.
And nobody actually knows.
No, we are not even thinking about them.
Nobody knows the person. So okay, I've been a camera guy. I've been handling camera for 10 years of my life. Yes, I feel I'm a
movie industry.
Me my brother me hear me say. But I'm saying ko anko no mun sa wo. Obanyo obi cry video. Me no mun sa vega kwasie bi when no mebu. Afa ni afa gota. Would the media even look at it?
No. So you think that what is happening is real?
Yeah, it's real.
And that someone should intervene quickly?
Definitely. And you see, intervening also is all of us. And now we respond to these things on social media. You see, now the focus will be gone on the real problem. Whether it's a stunt or it's real, there's a psychological problem. Because if there are a lot of stunts we can do, but if the only stunts I can do for you is my madness, is retarded of myself, if uselessing myself, then there's a problem.
Well, I think Abbas has given us another perspective to this. Yeah, he's giving us a different perspective to this. I know for sure some of our brothers and our friends who watch this channel from Nigeria, if you by any means can reach someone who can help, please do. Whether it is real or it is not real, someone should just reach out first. Any means necessary that we can reach out to him, I'm sure we have to do it. And if it is fake or a stunt, then we know that, okay, let's leave him to do what he's doing. But if it is real, then we have to intervene one way or the other as much as we can. Let's do this. Ebony Brown has spoken, and I want us to look at it here on Showbiz Daily, Sammy Flex TV. I want us to look at it. Why is there so much noise coming from us like that? All right, so let's move on to Ebony Brown in an interview with Zion Felix on his Zion Felix TV channel on YouTube. Ebony Brown thinks that our music industry is now likened to Kumawood films. Oh, near you movie back home. Ajakwa part 1 and 2. 1 week I had that new year trial 2 na for fraba. And then betine amata ba fraba part 1 and 2. That's what Ebony Brown thinks. First of all, is he not being current with the system? That's why he thinks that now artists release songs and within some 2-3 days it is gone. Or better still, it could be that maybe they are not being serious with the job. For all you know, Ebony Brown doesn't know the trend. For all you know, Ebony Brown is not following the game that much. That is why when an artist releases a song and he does not follow, he doesn't even know how far the song is going. Is that how the story is? Or maybe speaking reality, Charlie. Our music industry is sport, Charlie. Nothing they go on, and if you release a song, 2-3 days it's gone, and not everything is finished. Is that what it thinks? There's a video to that. Let's watch it, and when we come back, I'll ask Zola Neo start this. That is our industry now. Like Kumawood, you release a song. He actually mentioned the A-listed artist, though, not just any artist, though. A-listed artist. Said when they release song, bam, it is dead. Watch it. We'll be right back.
Okobai unhu say yegine kwase industry now. How Okobai unhu say yegine kwase industry now. How is it going for you?
Ghana music industry there. So that I said that I can say I is a Kumawood no. I is a Kumawood. I say it in a say it will be a yebi. Mainstreaming artists no quite say no.
Okobai unhu say yegine kwase industry now. How is it going for you?
Ghana music industry there. So that I said that I can say I is a Kumawood no. I is a Kumawood. I say it in a say it will be a yebi. Mainstreaming artists no quite say no. Omo dropping your man 3 days na ayira. I say the Kumawood movies in the buy no. A budget the one announcement 3 days na ko. Sana make us say Ghana music.
Alright, that was Ogidi Brown. That is artist Mameba Ogidi Brown. Zola, reality talking?
In some way, reality, yeah.
3 days now.
Yes, in some way. You see?
And let me add this. For some time, do you know the top artists in Ghana, they are not even getting hit songs?
That's I mean. You see, that hit song, sometimes I am in person, you make debate also.
Yeah,
because
yeah.
Me, I believe, say, an artist's success doesn't depend on
And a hit song. Okay, let's pay attention to what he said then.
But in whatever he said, in some way, he is speaking the truth. He's being real. Because few weeks ago, the whole country was going gaga about Shatawale saying the Nigerian and then made noise be CCI issue now.
Oh.
Another issue will pop up. And this artist has gone to this blah blah. A bit trendy for 1 week. You see, we spend much time in complaining and finding solutions. Okay, so Shatawale making that pronouncement say, and Ghanaian DJs they play Nigerian song. I bet Daniel banter between Shatawale and then Burna Boy. Have you gotten a solution? You've not gotten any solution. Nobody has even made a move to even find a solution to why those people are dominating in our system. And then what are they even doing right? No, Akoda. Let an artist go and maybe one of us. Okay, I've now boy trained I think a week ago with the list sex, the
updated list.
Updated list, you know. And then what happened again? It's off again. You understand? So it's like we don't even have a line we are even towing to. We are not even focused. We are not even consistent as an industry. It's about time we find a line. That's what the Nigerians or other successful music industry did. Tanzania became popular because of Diamond Platnumz, because he was consistent with what he was doing. He knew, say, okay, Nigeria, me born say, now me feature nipa say, now me promotion say, it will bring the name Tanzania up. He did it. Nigerians at a point who were dominating their system. That's I mean. I had a chat with a Nigerian. He just finished CAF University. That's one. And it was like 10 times. If the father had a cassette full of Ghanaian song, book back, Moluman Buge, MBS, it was like, who are you to even touch that cassette? Yes, but you see, those people found a way. Say no, we have to own whatever we have to, like whatever belongs to us, or even if it doesn't belong to us. We have to find a way to take it, to own it. We keep saying, and I feel like Kuti came to work with a bottle and go and then stole our high life and then went to dilute it with certain elements and then named it Afrobeat, blah 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 blah. Now we are even following their way. We are even naming our genre Afrobeat. We are even riding in their shoulders. So it's very sad. See, Nigerians at a point, if you mention the name Nigeria, the only thing that comes in mind is fraud. These people sat down And then it was like, okay, Charlie, we need to get a name out of it. Let's use our industry to wash away, to clear away that fraud thing. They started with movie. And then with movie, you got to a time, the competition between Ghana and Nigeria was so high to the extent that they had to come for our stars. And then accommodate them there, put them in their movie scenes, for them to even get some dominance in our system. Because the moment you see, you know, say, Ejakapia is in a Nigerian movie. But I'm to show it down here in Ghana. That's the first move they made to even enter our system. In music, now they found a way to bring their stars here, do most of their productions here, go and master of do the finishing touches there, and then release they even do their releases here in Ghana. But in our system, look at I'm saying again, Shatawale and Benabo issue. Are we finding solutions? No. We will keep on complaining in Nigerians, and then you go to the club, and then you go to where Nigerians or you. Yes, we will complain. I've now got to release the list. We threw away that story, that kind of line,
and paid attention to that black us.
So me in some way it's making sense. Because I mean in some way it's making sense. Yeah.
I see. Well, thank you, Zolani. Roland, is our music industry now like Kumawood? And to those who don't know, Kumawood is the Akan speaking or the local part of our movie production, which was not really of an international standard. It was just to satisfy the locals, and that is how come it got the name Kumawood.
As I mean, it is partly true.
Hey.
Yes, it is partly true because in a system where an artist's relevance is based on the hit song you have there, it is obviously like Kumawood, because Kumawood system was a system whereby Yenim say Ejaku was popular. Chewa was popular. In every movie we need to get Ejaku and Chewa in there to sell, which is like getting a hit song. It's a way and in the music space, if you don't get a hit song,
forget it.
Forget
about it.
So it is true when he says it. And in a system whereby the people are not willing to learn and upgrade, yes, obviously the music industry partly is like the Kumawood. Why? Because when the movie system or the distribution and sales system of the movie was transitioning from physical to online, and they lost it, now they came back complaining. Say, Kumawood they go, Kumawood they go, Kumawood they go. It's the same way with the music industry. When it was transitioning from cassette and CD sales to online, some people fell off. And it is these same people that are coming to say, and as you see, I know me and talk, and as you see, I know my and talk, and I know my this guy. It is still the same thing. So when you compare the music industry to the Kumawood system, it is still the same. There are so many similarities, so many mistakes that the musicians are doing that the Kumawood system did. So when Ogidi Brown says, "Oh, it is true," some of the your friends say the music system is now just like the Kumawood system. It is true. And again, when it comes to the quality, we are not saying Kumawood for no man quality movies. They did just a few, but most of them, as we know, where you chat to fast food them. Let's be frank to ourselves. Let's see the kind of songs.
Something is not right.
Let's see the kind of songs we have in our system. We are not saying if you are recording a new man and not release your new. But then it is best say unim say a no unye wie ya na enye quality. How we release it? How we release it? But everybody is quick to Shatawale releasing 15 in a week. So I have to release. Forget to say in a year, Whiskey even was able to release about just 2 songs.
But there was a certain year he never even released it.
I think the 2020 was only just one song. And this is 2019. No song.
Yeah.
Into how why a day. No, how Sakode has been in the system.
I'm also personally posting on Instagram. Bloggers posting or releasing.
That is what will create that fast food way of production, fast food way of releasing stuff. It was the same way with the Kumawood. Check the number of movies I don't know a week. Oko one location, Ah, never that currency. Oko one location. Both say you check one actor.
Why busy?
All the set. Obetimichi set for in house on one location. It's any when you know hey. It's be trouble being in our one location. Imagine.
I see.
And it's a sport our artists are also doing. Most of them are doing it. Because he will say, oh, Shatawale releasing 50. Hey, then me to have to release. Tibu said, no, Obi, you makes a master. If you want to makes a master, there are still some things that you need to take out, you need to add. Give it to experts. Oh, na me say we nyum ho adwuma ana we say ma amanfo bi mponti eni ehu say enyum no omo opinion about the song before, so that you, if mistakes be at least you betimi correct it before you bring them out. But what do we see? Kakra shim.
So it is really that bad.
It is. Oh, most of our songs, if Ubi Unya gospel is now being attacked, they do noise. Oh, Rasami.
Okay, Abbas, let me have your opinion on this. Thank you, Roland. I don't know why I'm not getting any of my panel members to save our music industry, but they are all agreeing with Ogidi Brown that our music industry is now like Kumawood. I have a problem somewhere. Yes, Abbas, yeah.
My before I go on to answer my question, please, I would like to ask you something.
Yeah.
Which artist does Ogidi Brown manage?
Now at the moment he doesn't. Okay, he managed. No, according to what we know, he's managing an artist called Crime Officer. That is what we know. According to what we know, because it hasn't been public that there are no more. But for familiar, they say him say long time ago in Bethlehem.
I still am on the psychological part. I think it's time. Ogidi Brown console himself and accept in good faith that he has done past investment
in music,
and that investment has gone bad. So you shouldn't use that to condemn the whole pack. If you come and chase one girlfriend in my house, and that girl didn't give you attention, doesn't mean the remaining girls in the house
girls in the area
are all foolish girls. It's just one you came for the news. So please focus on that one, cry over it, and move. The world we are now, the music business is different. So when you compare even to Kumawood, we sell cassettes. Do we sell cassettes now? We don't. And certain phonetics.
But his comparison is not the sales of CDs or cassettes. His comparison is about the relevance of the industry now and how people can come into the system and within some few moments they vanish.
Look, Rasam, I'm also trying to put it in that angle because you need to understand what you are comparing what to. So when you understand both, then you will know. When Kumawood was at its prime, everybody, even the Accra, whatever glamour, understand their pain. Because Kumawood at its prime was the best. Financially was the best. The little best production that came out of it was the best. The people who are even trying the foolish people were even making their money. Even if you use camera to try to put 1 or 2 hits, you are good to go. So they made relevance when they were relevant. But when shifting also affect them, they find themselves at the bottom of it all. So one of the things we all need to realize is that, for example, if you come, as Zola said, if you don't understand the digital platforms and you don't understand the new wave of management, you get yourself lost. There's no artist or any executive label manager that will come to me about now that I won't put certain things on the table. Without those things, I won't touch your artist.
But do you know that there are so many artists in the system who are lost, like you are saying?
No, they are lost because the game has changed.
Exactly.
And that changing the game doesn't make our
industry
bad.
No, most of the Kumawood people, most of the people in the Kumawood industry are lost. Why? Because the game has changed.
No, they are lost. When you say that, when Kumawood was Kumawood, it was superb for them. You need to understand
when the music industry was also at that level, it was also superb.
At what level? At what level?
When the cassette sales and the CD sales.
It is Abbas's era. It is Abbas's era. Abbas. Dumre.
So you see, you need to understand certain things. Me, before I analyze anything that anybody says, I try to understand their background and what influences them in what they say.
and now they say it. When you ask Shatawale, you ask Medica, you ask Walasi, you ask certain artists who are Ghanaian artists, Wiyala. When you ask her, is Ghana music by? She say no. Because they found their way out and how to go about things. If you have not found your way and you are still lost, you are lost. Zola, there's no way somebody will bring, I work in right now, executive producer, and bringing you an artist. You won't demand for certain things. Because you don't want certain things to happen to you. If I meet 10 of you, is the Ghana music industry correct or wrong? Or bad?
Do we have an industry?
Yes, we have an industry.
Yes,
we have an. Are you not an artist manager?
Yeah, I am.
Have you not been publishing, doing distribution? That is the industry.
That is the industry.
Yes. What else? Is your artist not performing at events?
Then I think
No, wait. Is your artist not performing at events?
So
what is it are you looking for?
Don't we have our work?
We have.
Don't we have TV?
It's about certain structures that he has to guide the
Yes,
artist.
all those structures are there.
The industry shouldn't be about the artist performing alone.
No.
If it's about performance, everybody can perform.
No, it's about us.
Aside the performance, what are you getting for? Aside the getting money from your performance, what else are you getting?
We are doing everything. Wait.
Our music industry stays only in Ghana. It doesn't go about the sound. It stays only in Ghana. Come on. Yes. With the stores. Are you aware that the Nigerians are even topping the top 10 Ghanaian charts here?
But still, our people are there.
People go and check. You see only 2 artists.
Yes. So the two people are the people in the industry.
In your whole life, some people are topping.
One after the
The
other.
industry is not a building just like you are saying. The industry has to come with structures which will guide the artists.
Let me show you. Wait, let me show you where the
You have Gamro, whether it's first one or last one.
Let me show you how the
I think my people are
so much noise.
Let me show
One
you
after the other.
where the industries are. He's talking about structures. Okay, like I said, structures near there is here. It is about us putting policies in place and experts at advantage point. Now, if somebody comes to me, oh, I am an artist, I want a promotion, because I know I am in an industry, and in fact, the industry has so many wings or branches. I know when I contact Zola is for music distribution and promotion.
Yeah.
When I contact Sammy, he is for interview and publicity. Okay. When I contact Abbas is an artist manager.
An event.
You see, that is how the industry works. So when somebody comes to you that, okay, I want an industry to work with, this is the industry we are talking about. And it's not about us. And the only reason why we are saying some of the people are having a conversation like there are no structures is because some of the experts that we've put along those vantage points, especially let me take distribution and sales, like you, some of the people at your department are not working right. Therefore, some people are losing at a point. So we will say, oh, that side is not structured well. Because I tell you, if Gamro were to be working like Sambro and other stuff, obviously, some people would not wake up and say that place, or we don't have an industry. Why? We should say that structure of the industry is not functioning well. Because why? When it comes to events, which is another part of the industry, it is also functioning well at a particular point. Okay, it is functioning well. When it comes to music production and promotion, it is also functioning well. Some of the structures that are not functioning well is when it comes to promotion and distribution. One, and also when it comes to revenue collection. These are the structures.
Assuming
Abbas was supposed to finish.
Yeah, assuming you are a bank manager. And then you've put in certain people in place of certain roles, and then they are not functioning well. What do?
You fire them.
Exactly.
It doesn't mean you don't have a company.
No, if you have structures, it has to. These things has to be in those kind of rules and regulations that you work with. Listen, you just made mention of people that have been put in place of certain place are not functioning well. So if we had a very good structure that will guide these people, do you think they'll still be there?
It is up to us.
Do you think they'll still be there?
Make sure they function? Which is why we have conversations about them.
Do you think they'll still be there? They will not be there. So for us to move on proper, these things needs to work. Okay, you are not working, Charlie. Charlie, step down, let this person go there. Yes, before we can have a very good and proper structure.
Okay, please let's allow Abbas to finish. Abbas, sorry, they have heckled you enough. Yes, you guys have heckled
I'm not
Abbas.
worried because I think I'm on the right direction, and it's very straightforward that we are on certain tangents, and this kind of tangent, it doesn't matter whether it's your house or someone else's house. If you don't know how to sit well in your own room, somebody will sit on your head. And you enter the chair, and there's nothing you can do about it until you properly put yourself in shape. And that doesn't mean we should wait for you to shape yourself before we move. We are moving without you shaping yourself. So even if only 2 people who are getting it and the thing keep moving, I told you that I prefer it that way because we are moving. That's why I say to Gamro, even the system is working and they are paying everybody, and they pay Shatawale 20 million and they pay me 2 cedi. So far as I know, if I work hard and get to Shatawale level, I will be paid that way. I'm okay. So let's
work hard together.
Yeah. So I know me when need a swabi will be say, yeah, me pray me wanna me drew menya. But for you to tell me that we are Kumawood and we are asleep as at now, no, then you are asleep. Or maybe you don't know the era in which you are. See, and yes, I Krasikana na o manage atiso. And now we near ti wako jingo here. Share, o do no go o pa no go one village bi so Togo. O pa Togo one village bi wo Ebony. Enti say kosia na wo beto wa ha no say ko kosia. Beto anu man kosia. And do the right thing.
Okay, so Abbas, you think it is really a Kumawood?
No.
It is not. Just that people are not doing it right.
Yeah, just that some people are not getting it right. Example like Ogidi Brian himself.
Okay. Thank you, Abbas. And Abbas, still on you. I want you to speak just 3 minutes on this. Everybody is speaking just 3 minutes on this. Kwabna thinks that rich men in Ghana don't invest in Ghana music. But take your time. but Nigerians do. Yes. And I want to read just a portion of the story. It's Ghanaian highlight. Oh, sorry. This story is coming from ghgossip.com. ghgossip.com. That is where this story is coming from. It says, it's Ghanaian highlight musician George Kwabna Adu, well known as Kwabna, has slammed rich men in Ghana over their inability to support the music industry. The high life artist has criticized Ghanaians who compare Ghana music and Nigeria music but have refused to invest in the music industry. During an appearance on TV3's New Day, Kwabna revealed the challenges he faced when he was working on his album. He stated that most rich men are reluctant to help when approached. And he said the problem with us comparing ourselves to how the Nigerians are doing, apart from the fact that they have people who invest in their craft, we don't have the same here. Ghanaian rich folks do not help us. Nigerian rich folks help the arts. At this stage of my career, I still struggle with funding for my album. Kwabna also pointed out that it is important for the skills of individuals to be identified so that those skills and talents will be pushed and invested in. And another quotation where he says, we don't see the potential in investing in skills and craft as a country, yet we want results. It is important for us to identify who has skills, who needs investment, who needs that push. What can we do here? But if you combine it all and then you expect boom, success, it is not possible, he added. So once again, I'm coming to Abbas, just 3 minutes contribution on this one, and I'm asking that, is it true that Ghanaian rich men are not helping the creative arts? But there is another question I want to ask, which is a counter question to this. Are the artists also helping the rich men? Abbas, 3 minutes.
It's still on the wheel of what I'm saying. They will not invest. There is no businessman, even a Nigerian businessman. Nigerians know Ghana, don't they know?
They know.
They could actually leave Nigeria and come and invest in Ghana. When Ghanaian music was doing well, Nigerians were investing. They were taking us, flying us into their country with helicopter, plane, and all those stuff to perform there in states. Do you know how many states is in Nigeria? When Tony Tatula will do a music with TikTok and they will move him, do you know what it is? When Patapai is doing music, a Nigerian man will move you from one state to the other. Do you know what he's gaining? That is investment. If a Nigerian take an artist, a Ghanaian artist, and say, okay, we'll fly in all the states they have, in throughout their 54 or whatever states they have in that country, it will take you more than a year to top it entirely. If that person did that alone to you, one, he will give you numbers. Two, he will give you good money. And they don't discuss anything with you, not in cedis or in naira. They discuss with you in dollars, and they take good care of you. Now, a Ghanaian businessman cannot even say, okay, fine, I'm not promoting you or I'm not investing to you directly, but your love, whatever, your love concept that you are doing, I want to tour with it Ghana. Can you do it in Accra? You do Kumasi Ebejigon, you do Takra Ebejigon, you do Tamale Ebejigon. No matter how superstar you are, we are Sakori, we are Shatawali, we are Medical, we are Wana, we are Kwabna, we do Tamale on to me, Boa, Kwa show. Emma, this year the Makasu get count. This year the BB account, and costs must be looked at. We, the creatives, try to look at its beautification. And yes, I'm Nigeria for you. Nigeria for the business, at two table, the catch us invest in me over 10 years period and take 90% of the thing. After 10 years, I'll sign out. Whatever revenue comes in, take 90%. Ghana you to me.
Money 10% down here.
50-50 crop, that's on your show. One count on whom said, Toby. A Ghanaian artist. This is not somebody's experience. Me, my experience. I work with a label, a Ghanaian man, who is willing to invest in every musician. The first one I worked with called us young men. Young artists, we pump and we did everything. The man flew money, we went to the north, we did shows, we everywhere you want to go, as an when you better go salary, a drop. Anytime you meet the man, sorted, DJ sorted. Like when I talk Zola or him, that's I mean him, like he's sorted. But he's not down. He's a very smart man. But he has allocated certain level of funds there that his manager, he has a overall business manager that allocates. Like he gives us, and he has given us a free will that we can come and cash out at any time. And we're on the right tangent, like we were moving. We were moving because he and that gentleman also have certain level of ties. So he took it that okay, it's not investment. He's doing it to put the guy at a certain pedestal and leave us. And we all assured him that if you do that at that level, if you do that for us for 5 years, we are cool. Before we tried the 2 years, do you know what the artist did? He had a collaboration with another international artist who was his friend and released that song, not on the label, on his own and he and his friend. When the man saw it, he called me first, thinking that
you knew about it.
I knew. I did. When they called him and joined him to the line, I was insulted in addition to the man and everything.
The artist insulted you guys.
And that was it for him. He said that this is ungratefulness at his high level. Upon all this, the man said he will let go all the investment and everything, but he will still help him, like as a human being, but not to support his music career. So
you think that because of some of these experiences, rich men in Ghana would never invest in our music?
Look, I have a couple of people, about 3 people, that if I put music in front of them today, and I lay correct cards in front of them, and I tell them, in the next 10 years, this is the return on investment, this, that, they will put good money, not check money, good money, and I know that they will invest. But let me tell you, let our A-list, 5 A-list, our artists, those ones they are close, let them give you the proposal and give to me. They shouldn't add their name to it. Just give me the numbers. I'll go and defend it, then I'll bring the money to them, and I'll sit on the fence. I just want 1% of it.
I see. Well, Abbas has given us a beautiful opinion on what he thinks about Kwabna's thing. Kwabna says that in Ghana, rich men don't help artists. According to him, looking at his level, being in the industry, I'm sure over a decade or 2, he is still struggling to fund an album. All because he was expecting that, some big man would come and put some money into it to fund it. But he's not getting it. But according to him, if it had been in Nigeria, I'm sure some big man would just put some money into some artists, blow him big, and maybe he'll be chopping the returns as well. Why is it happening so? I have a contribution to make on this. Yeah, Zula. Is it true, Kwabna's assertion?
They won't.
They won't?
The rich men won't. Because one.
But they will call us to come and perform at their parties.
Yes.
They will pay you.
Yes, they will pay you for it.
Invest in me so that I become big.
Okay. I wish when our artists raise issues like this, they'll sit down and ask themselves, why is it happening so? First, it's the attitude.
the artists themselves?
See, I think last year I worked on one upcoming artist project, and then we had a call from a Nigerian man based in Ghana. And then we went to his office and he was like, "Yo, I want to invest in you. I don't even want any returns. I don't even want any returns. Go home, come the following week, give us a budget, and then let's start working. No paperwork, nothing." Brother, I was happy because he was ready to give us any amount we want.
Careful, Sadia.
We went home, came back the following week. I called Charlie, how far? What you next week, Friday, we'll be going to the man's place on Friday. How far? Are you ready? Are you ready? Friday, do me family. Charlie, I go do something. I said, and you didn't even tell me.
When someone has promised
you, what's I mean?
Come and let him put money into your game.
You didn't even tell me. I was like, Charlie. So I hung up and I called them. I told them, Charlie, there's something that just happened. So, and then till now, you will not even go to the man's place. You call this artist and they will tell you stories. And then, see, I've encountered so many of these issues. I brought an artist to you and like for Droops.
Yeah. Some fine artists like that.
The guy who was investing is a young guy who is very trusted. But because of the guy's attitude, after just a couple of promo we did in a month, the guy felt like, yo, superstar. Now you go to a time, if the guy even calls this artist, he decides whether to pick or not. Because he feels he's the one who will be able to get good. Because the time I even saw a flyer on social media posted by him that he will be having an EP listening session, which we don't even know about.
And he had signed a contract with you guys. He knew his contract had not expired.
That's this issue. So most of the times it's not about the rich men not willing to do. This our same rich men, when the Nigerians come to our system, they spend on them. Davido's newly signed artist, I am fair. Anytime he calls me, I move around with him. You know the number of rich men in Ghana that spend on that boy.
Rich men in Ghana are spending.
You know that? Yes, that's I mean they spend. Anytime you see him in Ghana, he's not coming because Davido have funded him to come to Ghana. He can even a rich man can even invite him. Charlie, I want you to be in Ghana. You can because he knows when he. And then Charlie, this guy is so humble. And fun. Whether from. Yes, we went to one rich man's place and then it was the rich man's birthday party. And then most of our stars came there. This guy got there and then he lied on the floor. Bow. Charlie, he was paid more than the big stars from Ghana.
Because he was able to lie on the floor.
They know, you see, it's about appreciating whatever the little they do for you. But our people, they will meet this rich man. They feel
no commercial.
See, Nigeria, when we go to Nigeria, Sony Music has headquarters there. Audio Mark has headquarters there. Other labels in the US they have headquarters there. And then I keep asking, why are they not even coming to our system? I had a company from US who wanted to settle here. That's the stress our people give these people there. So they went and never came back.
I see.
I have a man from Barbados.
Hey!
Yes.
His place.
Yes. And then and then this man has been part of Mobile Awards. He's still in Ghana. And he's not even willing to do music because the frustration of people are giving here. They feel they are too big to even see when you give an artist a contract to work with, let's work, and then he sees 1% on you. I have a man who is in Ghana here who got a deal from the US to one of our big stars here in Ghana. And then he was even supposed to give the person bringing the deal just 10%. Because of that, he didn't even sign the contract.
I see. Well, the story doesn't seem to be going in my favor. Ru, let me listen to you finally. Why you think Kabna knows big men in Ghana will not invest in our music industry?
That's I mean. There are so many rich men in Ghana. So many of them. From the young to the aged. There are so many rich men in Ghana. But the thing is that, you see, I always assume that the rich men don't understand the business aspect of what we do in the creative arts. it is up to us to educate them, to let them know that the music or the creative stuff that we are doing is just like Indomie. It's just like water. It's also a product that you can sell and make returns. We are not doing that. So obviously, they are also not seeing the reason why they should invest. A clear reason is the national budget allocation. Yes, when it they say almost launching COVID-19 app. From movies to comedy to music to where this is so weird to even when we were in lockdown. This is so weird to launch the app. When they are allocating national budget, 20% agriculture, 30% sports. Wait. How many times have you heard creative arts industry? 0.008%. You see, and even when they decide to come to our aid at a point, we don't make the thing very pleasant for them. We don't make the experience pleasant for them. The last time the government allocated a fund to music, what happened to that fund? How were we able to explain even how we use the money? When government gave the whole creative arts industry money to Honorable Katrina Feku to boost tourism, how much didn't we use for Afrima? Yes. You see, we don't explain to them we don't give them a pleasant report and experience
on what we do
with the money. So obviously, and you know, with the creative arts, because it starts like a passion. You have a passion, then it grows. It first starts like an interest, then you have an interest in, then it grows to be a passion, something you indulge in every day. Then you begin to gain some audience. Then out of that audience, you get returns from it. You see, moving from that passion to you getting that mileage and getting the returns. When you get to the mileage, what most of our people in the creative arts industry does, when it gets to that mileage level, moving to get revenue is where they cut it. So the big men will always see us as entertainers and not businessmen. So when they sell their product, they invest in the big factories, do food and other stuff, invest in their products and sell and get money, and they want to relax and chill.
Then they
call
come
them
for
for me. And that I will pay you. Why? Because you are entertaining me at that
and they pay them peanuts too.
Yes, they will pay you. Because how many hours are you spending in his presence? It's just 4 or 5 hours at most. When you are having an event, how many hours can I spend with event? I say, he will come, he will honor you. After that night, but ask yourself, say, so ask or 2 goose. He can, when you give him a very good business deal, and you are very transparent with it, very truthful, so ask or 2 goose, he can give you times 10 of that amount of money.
Let me ask one question.
Okay.
The money despite used in buying the Bugatti, despite knows a whole lot of munitions.
Yeah.
So why didn't he?
And this is a person. That has a music sales background, that knows that.
In fact, it is on record that his riches even started from selling music.
Exactly. Yes.
Okay.
So
we are wrapping up.
Let's put our attitude right.
Okay.
Let's give them a very good business. You see, let's be business minded. Let's treat what we do as product and business. Because that is what other people are doing, and they will get it. Because when the video goes to somebody, give me this amount of money, he is able to tell you, say, when you give me this amount of money, this is how much I am giving you. Even if it is, it is not always that you make they gain profit, but sometimes even the person getting his capital back is even enough. A shame in crime will say, at least when I do more, I can get more.
I just want to tax you on this. I wish or I pray that a rich man will give you his birthday to manage for him. Then he asks you to bring your own artist on one selectively. What is now with your 10 and 20 bra. wajais kabiano. Also artists no omo believe omo be how he. Now your part. There are 3 things that you are going to face. Time of arrival. Performing luxuriously. And sika. They will either they will ask you before they come how much you are sorting them, or when they arrive, they will start telling you sort me, make I know how much. Oh, this man will feel sort you better, make you no worry. The envelope. So no. The manager they worry you crazy. Sort make them count
before.
It's counting. The bed determine
the performance of the bay. Well, this is what I also think. It is true. Some of our big men in Ghana will be reluctant in supporting artists because artists have not treated our big men well. And here I'm saying this with fact. Most artists, not small ones or big ones, they have not treated our big men in Ghana well. Most of them, they've given them bad deals throughout. They've given them bad deals. Some of them, they come to these artists open-heartedly. They are ready to do anything, but they always end up in a bad situation. So today, if Kwabna is saying big men in Ghana or rich men in Ghana are not supporting artists, ask yourself, the last time your friend artist had that opportunity to go closer to the big man or the rich man, what transpired? What happened? Some of them even go ahead to even eat their girls. And the thing is, eating my girl, I can't put it here. Well, let me say thank you to Abbas Maurice. Abbas, thanks so much for coming to share knowledge with us. Zolani, thank you so much for coming to share knowledge with us, and to Roland Amate. God bless you guys. I believe those who are watching, this afternoon I received a call from a gentleman from Italy who was also telling me, Brasami, we are learning so much from your channel, and these are the guys sharing the knowledge. So anytime you get blessings, share the blessings with them as well. Thanks to the guys who are at the back, that is Digital Rasta and his people. He handled camera currency, his name is, and also to Richie Flex. Yeah, Richie Flex is also the director of the show. Emmanuel RPG is the producer. Today is actually his birthday. Yeah, so if you have some momo, it is not late. You can still bring the tap sense and do the reference Lapiji, your birthday present, and enjoy something like that. And to Tina Baby, thank you, and Gideon Nilam Tessin as well, thank you. And to you for watching, subscribe to our channel if you've not subscribed. But I know our industry is growing. I know you are getting there. I know one day everything will be fine. My name is Sammy Flex. We are out of here.